Linux has got thousands of commands, which further has hundreds of options that form its syntax. It is therefore highly impossible for even a Linux genius to remember these many commands. Linux has simplified this entire problem and has provided the manual pages. Linux manual pages, also called the man page, are generally help documents that are provided for every command. In this tutorial, let us explore how to better use the man pages while writing the complex commands. Accessing the man page for a command is very easy. You just have to type the man command and you have to write the command for which you want the manual page to be displayed. Since man itself is one command, let's search the man page for the man command. So I will be writing man followed by the command name, that is man. So here you are inside the man page. Before we move ahead, I want you to know about the quit command so that you don't get stuck inside the man page itself. Simply type Q on the keyboard and you exit the man page. You can refer this last section over here. Okay, so I just press the Q button on the screen and I come out of the man page. This is how we generally come out of the manual page and we don't close the terminal all the time. Okay, let's go back. I write man and I'm inside the man page. Another simple but useful command is the H command. You can use the keyboard for typing this command. You just press the H button and you come to this summary of the less commands. Okay, so this is basically a kind of menu which helps you to understand the navigation system of the manual pages. It is very important to navigate the man page brilliantly because man pages sometimes can get very lengthy and what you have to exactly search for will be very time taking. If you know the shortcuts or say if you know the help document very well, you will be able to get the desired output in a very short span of time. So let's go ahead and understand this help document. As I already said, navigating into the man pages sometimes might become challenging or boring. But if you know a few of the shortcuts that are displayed over here, it becomes very easy and handy. If you have to scroll the man page line by line, by one line at a time, you have to press the J button, which is the small j. Okay, so I just press the J button and you see I'm going line by line down. And if I have to go up, like I just came down, if I have to go up, I press the K button and it takes me line by line in the reverse direction. However, the same action can be also achieved by using the up arrow and the down arrow on your keyboards. Again, if you have to forward by one window, like this entire thing that you are able to see right now is one window. Okay, so if you have to scroll by one window at a time, you press the F button, and to be back, you press the B button. Okay, so let's go ahead and see this. I press the F button and I move ahead by one window. I press the F again, I move ahead by one more window, and I can see multiple sections over here. And now to go back, I'll be pressing the B button, okay, on my keyboard. So I press the B button, I go in the reverse direction by one window. Now suppose if I have pressed the forward button, like forwarding the screen by one window at a time, and I come to the last, I have to go to the first one again. So to save time and not press the B button multiple times to go back to the beginning, I have a shortcut, that is the G button in the small case. Okay, I press the G, I come to the top, and then to return to the bottom, I just have to press Shift G, or you can say the capital G, and I come to the bottom. Okay, let's go back to the top again. I press the G button. The great thing about the man command is that the help is always available locally on your computer. This means you don't need to be connected to internet while you want to search for the help documents. Let's now understand this help document in a bit more detail. I press F and I go to the next section. This section is called the searching. Okay, so if in the entire man page I have to search for a particular keyword, so I will be using this forward slash followed by the pattern, or you can say the followed by the keyword. Okay, and this searches in the forward direction. So what I'm going to do is I will be searching for a keyword. I'll take from this only. I'll just search for this display. Okay, so when I'm explaining from here, I press the forward slash. Okay, you can notice it here down bottom, and I write display and I press enter. So I get the display over here. To go to the next one, I have to press the N button, the small N button, right? So I press N, I come to the next display. I press again and I go to the next display. Now if I have to visit the previous output, I have to press the shift and the N button, that is the N button in the uppercase. So this is how you can just search and use the patterns. There are many more types of searching available, like in this example, when I use this forward slash followed by the pattern, the search happened in the forward direction. Okay, now if I have to do the reverse search, like in the reverse direction above me, so if I'm like searching for the column, okay, I'm right now over here. So what I do is I press the question mark. Okay, you can see it here, and then the pattern. So the pattern I searched for column. So when I press enter, it will just take me in the reverse direction. Okay, now if I use the small n button, the next in the line, the next output in the line will be in the reverse direction only. Okay, you can see it here like n, because this time my search is in the reverse order, so the forward direction is actually the one which comes in the reverse direction, and the capital N will take me down. Okay, so I understand that that is all you need to know effectively while navigating the man page, and it's so let me quit and come back to the man page. Okay, now knowing how to navigate the man page is just one part of this lecture scope. You also need to know how to exactly read a command. Now let's go into what the various man page conventions mean, so that we can put what we see in the man page actually into action. I will stop right over here. You can see this part. Anything that is written in bold text, that means you have to exactly type as it is shown. You don't have to alter the text, right? That is why it is written in the bold. Anything that is written in italics text, or based on or depending on the terminals may choose to show the text in italics or the normal text but underlined. This means that this can be replaced with an appropriate argument. Means instead of the text that is written in the underlined form, you can write a proper argument that suits you better. Anything that is written under parenthesis, these are optional and you can choose to write or choose to avoid. Sometimes you will find options separated by a pipe. You may also call it the OR symbol if you have got some programming experience, because in programming we use this symbol as the OR command. So this means that you can use only one of these and both cannot be used together. Moving to the next. Argument separated by these three dots. These three dots are also called ellipses. So this ellipsis denotes repetitions. Here it means that you can have multiple and repeated arguments. Okay, so whatever you write as an argument, that can be repeated. And further, you have some expressions that are underlined. You know that it is in parentheses, so it is optional, but it is also repeatable because you can see the ellipsis over here. So keeping this tutorial restricted up to this much, let's go ahead, quit the menu by pressing the Q, okay, and search the man page for the ls command so that we have a better understanding.